Alright guys, it's time to look at Sahara or Sahara AI, and yeah, this one is actually looking like SPK or Spark, which I did a video on a little bit earlier today, guys. It is up about 56% at the moment. Now, I do need to say a few things. I don't hold this coin, and I think this is quite a risk. You know, when something is up like 55%, you expect a quite large pullback. This could even come back and retest the 10-cent mark. So if you're up right now, might not be a bad idea to, you know, start taking some profit. But totally up to you. Of course, that is not financial advice. And let's look at this. So yeah, like I said, 10 cents is the weekly support at the moment. Now, again, this is the daily time frame. This is the wrong time frame really to look at this. It needs to seal a candle from Sunday to Monday night on the weekly time frame above 10 cents. Now, other than that, if it were to lose that, there is really only daily supports here all the way down until about 7.3 cents. So those are quite weak supports, guys, and I wouldn't rely on it when it's only been trading since June the 26th. Now, another thing to consider, guys, is the volume profile. The largest volume profile candle is down here, guys. So basically, the biggest support is at 8 cents here. Now, the point of control is 7.6 cents. If you lose that, guys, you risk coming all the way back down to the abyss, basically, we can call this. Now, there is some little support up here at about 11 cents. But basically, you know, there's not much until you get to like, yeah, about 8 cents, guys. Like I said, maybe even 8.5. You can consider this as being some support too, but not too much holding you up right now, guys. Now, looking at the Bollinger Bands, guys, you can see it just started printing actually on the 15th of July. So it's only about 8 days. And there is like a little bit of a pinch here on the daily time frame. So this is why probably you're seeing that, you know, little bit of a bounce here. Now, it does run the risk of coming back down and trying to stay inside this Bollinger Band. And it doesn't usually go too far away from these Bollinger Bands. It always comes back and gets inside it again. So keep that in mind, guys. Now, looking at the RSI and stochastic, guys, the RSI is the only thing printing on a daily time frame right now, but it is actually overheated. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. And again, both RSI and stochastic are overheated. The red line has just crossed this blue line. That's not a good sign. It looks like it's about to start coming down pretty heavily. 1-hour time frame. It looks like it's about to get into the oversold territory. Now, RSI is kind of just flirting with being overheated. So again, both are pointed down, still not good. Now, the 15-minute time frame looks like this blue line is about to cross this red line again. So probably going to get a little bit of momentum here to the upside here in the very short term, but I would say this is probably done, you know, pretty much all it's going to do to the upside today. Now, looking at the MACD, guys, the only thing we can look at right now is the 4-hour time frame. That is pretty much the biggest time frame that is printing any candles at the moment. Now, the line here, this blue line, is as high as it's ever been, guys. We don't know where this can really end up at the top. But these are very, very, very large candles here. Momentum is still pointing to the upside when it comes to the MACD. But, you know, when you consider the RSI and stochastic, guys, I do think this is going to pull back quite a bit. You know, personally, if I held it, I would probably take profit and wait for 10 cents again. Now, looking at the tokenomics here of Sahara, guys, it is up about 58% at the moment, so it's number 270 coin. There is only 10 billion. Now, that is actually a good thing, guys. I can say at least it has a max supply of 10 billion and not more. Now, circulating is a little bit more than 2 billion. So again, that's not that much, guys. So really good with the tokenomics there, I would say. Now, the all-time low was about 11 days ago. If you picked it up at 7 cents, perfect buy. But again, this is a very new coin, guys. And most of these launch pool coins from Binance, they're going to eventually go down 90, 95, 98%, guys. I want to warn you, I get a lot of messages that I'm wrong all the time. And, you know, those people never come back 3 or 4 months later and say, yep, you were right. Now, you can claim some bonuses on my favorite crypto exchanges below, guys. If you use my links, of course, I do get some commission. It's very little, though, guys, but it helps keep me motivated and helps keep this channel going. And you can also sign up for Moodix here, guys, and you can follow me on X here. Now, taking a quick look at Bitcoin here, you can see we do have a red candle today. We have fallen through several supports, at least on a daily time frame, but these are very weak supports, guys. But we are getting a bounce. We have gotten a bounce off the 117,300 mark, and we gotten about $1,000 bounce here. And, you know, let's see where this ends up. There's still plenty of time in the day, guys. This could end up being a long wick. You just never know. Now, looking at Ethereum, this is a little bit more of a problem, I would say, as we have, you know, punched through the 3646 line right here, support at the moment, and the next support on a weekly time frame is 3445. Now, keep in mind, I haven't marked off all the daily supports because there's just so many when this has traded for so long. But anyways, let's see where this ends up. It's only about $50 below this line. Anything can happen. Like I said, there's still about 5 or 6 hours on the candle today, so yeah, I'm not really worried just yet. I would say I do think it's a good thing. It is coming down to kind of retest this one more time. You know, this Fibonacci is, you know, going to be difficult to break out of, and you know, we still have 4 more resistances above us. So yeah, it's not much, but you know, we have gone a long way in just, you know, what, like 2 weeks, guys. Now, the total crypto market cap has dipped to 3.81 trillion, but still not too bad. The total market cap, excluding Bitcoin, has dipped below the 1.51 trillion on a monthly time frame. That is a monthly support here, guys. And we have punched through the 1.47 on a weekly time frame, but it looks like we're trying to bounce. So in my book, if we reclaim 1.47, that would be okay in my book. I mean, we have just gone up like Ethereum for many, many days. And of course, we are going to eventually get a pullback like this. Now, if we look at the CME futures, guys, inverse head and shoulders still points to about $148,000. We're just consolidating right now, basically. Looking at the dominance, I mean, if we zoom in here, we are breaking above the 61.76% resistance, and now it is becoming support, of course. But again, like I said, there's still like 4 hours here. It says in 13 minutes. So okay, I was a little bit more with my estimate a second ago. So 4 hours and 13 minutes. Anything can happen. I don't think this is going to close above this line. But hey, it's just a guess. Anything can happen. But I do think this will be more resistance than anything. And let's see if I'm right by the end of the day. Now, another bad sign is that people are selling their crypto, putting their money in USDT again. So yeah, we do have a green candle here, but it is coming down slightly, and that 4.31% is still resistance. Now, that's a good thing. The altcoin season index has cooled a little bit more, from a 47 to a 45 from earlier this morning. Liquidation heat map, almost 600 million, 590 million basically in the last 24 hours have been wrecked. So that's quite a bit. It's mostly longs, of course. Now, fear and greed is still 74. We will get that next update in a little bit more than 4 hours, like I said. Bull market peak indicator, still 0 from 30 have been hit, guys, and still 100% hold. So the best indicator, in my opinion, Pi cycle top indicator, still very far from crossing, so I don't think we have to really worry. Now, economic calendar, tomorrow we do have jobless claims and we do have PMI, but that's basically it. There's not much more. It's still kind of a dead day tomorrow. Now, looking at Moodix here, guys, everything intraday, week, month, and year are all green. Sentiment is still risk off, but that is fading, guys. We are going to be in risk on territory probably very shortly, I do believe. Now, the FedWatch tools is still saying 97% chance we do not get a cut. Actually, it went down. I would say it was 95 earlier today, if I remember correctly. But anyways, there's about a 3% or 2.5% chance that we will get a cut. You know, again, the FOMC meeting is in about 7 days, a little bit less, so still time, guys. But we'll see. I mean, Powell is under pressure, I would say, especially when the inflation is 2.02%. So a lot of people say Trueflation has the best reading of inflation. And yeah, I mean, what are they really waiting for? I keep saying that. What is Powell waiting for? I feel Trump's frustration as well. Now, taking a look at crypto bubbles here, the top 100 guys, there is only a few projects here in the green still today, but the week, month, and year are still green. But yeah, Saros, this one is actually pumping pretty good today. Pump.fun, 7% up. And if we take a look at Coinondo, guys, there's only one place to stake your Sahara, and it's in Binance for 48% right now. And that's going to fluctuate, of course, especially when it's up 55, 56% at the moment. And anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, share this video with your friends. Like I said, check out some of those exchange partnerships that I have in the description below, guys. And guys, I will see you in the next one.